abusia for me ma obia akwaba uburu mu ana wa share na wa like why ura mu a share na like it oba ya na wa share na wa like it oba ya hwan bi o Mr. Man wa share why ade ya Mr. Man wa share why ade Lydia video no share kwaku share video no God willing on share video no we am no be kontokwa wa ba so ba to share oba ya na wa share na wa like it oba ya na wa share na wa like it in the formal education abremo hwan bi o won share kwaku holy kwaku share video no oba ya share na like it oba ya no share no like oba ya no share no like it oba ya no share no like oba ya obura mu no share no like na adofo nyina nsambla na ye nto aso wazenga aba nti ye be share education ase I hope say ncheva glass so be join nti oba ya no share oba ya share intente na like na adofo nyina nti mu mra the official yemfa ye the new announcement about the program no ye nti mo family mo nipa 27 and less than a minute or more share so ni emu 9 pe na share video no nti mi se nipa almost be 17 se mo share mo buafu ade mo buafu ana please oba no share why sorry oba ya no share nipa 31 less than a minute nipa 31 na share my life but emu 9 pe na share video emu 20 emu 22 so mo share mi se mo buafu oba ya no share eye what is the name is it Bekwen on share video no Bekwen on share video no one share am mo dim bio Bekwen on share and Dani on share video no Dani on share video no and kwaku on share wa on share bia me bodin mo share tentem o share na o like na do phone yan samla na yento aso o pese o share video na bo share o video na so e curve arrow bi o video na se wo mia e curve arrow no so share video no okay so o pese we ti share video na and the video now was a curve arrow be a white umia a curve arrow no so a share video no obi aba no share nipa 40 and I me less than a minute nipa 40 nipa 41 and I me emu 19 pen I share video no emu half so mo share mo buafu Frank on share oh no sorry Frank wa share fache me Frank wa share fache me wate me hu a oversight fache me when be oba no share no like na do for nyina san aba oba no share o pese o like so a the more now we tap on screen, the more now I like it. Say, open say or like a video 50 times here. Tap on screen 50 times. Say open say which more like a video 50 times here. O tap on screen 50 times I be like a video no. Say open say which more like a video 50 times here. O tap on screen 50 times I be like it. And I say open say we share. We won't say o video na a curve arrow be a white. Umi answer. Ubetimo share video. Mama intimo share bibre. We intimo share bibre. O share video na amado donate ma baso abehu de ye kan why. And I would like so na ama TikTok live algorithm na video na open to enable larger audience to also watch the video. Into ba no share no like it. Okay, monko so share na mo like ni share say. Wazenga.
Wow.
Hey, na I saw cast away chi baby.
Mini. I did.
Akwa baby you.
Yeah, yo.
Now we know education over video and answer saying.
I won't say we know that. I didn't echo bed me. Over Montemen.
Yeah, me tone can loud and clear me nya ikobia.
Okay, on the way no. Oh, I say when I on screen is shot. I know I'm complaining so I'm the only thing is citing any instructions, you know.
Ah,
Na my mom who need was
okay.
you know, try no more. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Enti abusiafo officially said the meka you know. Wazenga edi another program announcement any education Brian senebe obi biala wo so a meet the requirement no obetimo take advantage of the program. Nti me patcho se waba officially me ma kwaba abusuafo konkon a medom mamu nyina akwaba bi o meto obi akunya ema ne nsu nom moma yenhye lectures na ase obia enye din na obia emfa ne notepad na onsha ase o taking note e any information education a Wazenga edebe blind e this segment no nti me be ma Wazenga kwan uninterrupted me be ma ne kwan uninterrupted na wetin the education no details qualification requirement nyina ma yen owie na ma bie request line no obi biala person obi say questions about the program obi biala or contribution on the program no wetin dia ba nti officially Wazenga Mema wakwaba bi, the floor is yours.
Okay, so there will be a that plans. So right now the new thing I apply present the bushing for the channel. I had that volunteer caregiver job now about UK. And then the better thing is Obia qualified. Everybody qualified. But the only thing I'm finding say important and is of communication. Like Okambro for just yeah, what me I responded. That is the only requirement. But that but qualify. Way no. Yeah, this campaign, you feel more the large of our more name say like it's a French word large that is LARCH in the UK. That is a charity campaign
Wazenga,
of a
I say on network ni break kakra. What you mean ka? Yanti mama sign invite Wazenga no back. Na me nya some break up with the connection no. Let me see. Yeah, me sign the Wazenga benti munjina so me the Wazenga back. Wazenga. Anti abusiafo munjina so kakra bi Wazenga na ya to aso. Obama ya to aso sisi ya. Me hu de ntia Wazenga nti mumonwura mu. Wazenga so ultimate kan my invite but me hu wo ha nti request na bla why. Wazenga ultimate kan me hu wo ha nti request na bla. Yeah, abusiafo nti obi anya ready so obisua de why na yenko nintentem. Wazenga
yeah over. After the
akwaba.
yeah, after the Obiati, right?
Yeah, yes, I feel a clear panting. Kofo be na air comment say one person we taking one at a time. Tiko slow. Na sunshine say no be anti follow. Why?
Okay,
And that
so there is this NGO omo de ato who say omo people across the world, most especially Africans. And them say no mo pay Ghana ni Nigerian for any more. Say omo be voluntary caregiving job and voluntary nature say yen tuawoka. But a contract for like a year. Bibi a friend no allowance any de bema. And then so name say every week be no over what we call 20 hours obetime de akwa
Wazenga. Wazenga. Hey. Obusiafo. Wazenga connection na ya having. Wazenga connection no, I don't know what is wrong. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, obusiafo mon twen kakra I say Wazenga connection no having.
yeah over
Yeah, Wazenga.
after the
Yeah, very
obi I mean living so it me cutting me just like that.
Hmm?
More racing from patch or moon page away na. Yeah.
I say, oh,
Okay, so back to what I was saying. Ain't in way no. The purpose in is oba be volunteer. So I share or more nyini no. A memfa de sɛ ɔmo ntumi nyɛ biribiara na aboa ɔmo abusuafo ama ɔmo ahwɛ ɔmo. But in this case say no, ɔmo fa wo sɛ ɛyɛ volunteer work, ɛyɛ free work ɛna wɔpɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ. So but ɔmo wɔ biribi a yɛfrɛ no allowance a yɛde bɛma wo every month. And then again nso so no, ɔmo bɛma wo aduane adi ama wo baabi ada. So aduane a wobɛdi ne baabi a wobɛda no any problem. And then every week be no over what we call 20 hours and so a bit me the job will be one thing. So yeah. And then the paper and apply to them na omoji utumu na o visa fee any that processing in no omuntu ya ma wana betua but in the boy nyedin say just around like one something euro, one something what do we call it? And said I need be on boarding. So and first of all, no me the company address, eh, to comment section. So this is a more
hey, abusiafo na wana ɔde ne 19 form a ɔmpɛ sɛ wasenka de education ne bɛbla yɛn no. Ɛde asɛm nie a obi di ne kokromoti team form wɔ dendenden sɛ wasenka ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔde education ne bɛbla yɛn. Asɛm bɛn koraa ni a. Asɛm bɛn ni. Wasenka asɛm afiri so. Yee, ɛyɛ asɛm o. Ɛnɛ de ayɛ ka o. Mpacho wa ɔde kokromoti team form no pagya kokromoti no ate yɛn ni abrɛ pɛ sɛ Ghana fo ba aburukyire. Yɛn ni abrɛ o. Yɛni abrɛ papa nti wo a wode wo kokromoti atim fam no mepa so pagya na wa sɛ yɛni abrɛ Ghanafoɔ ɛpa kwanya de aba abukyire wonim na woyɛ w'adwene sɛ wobɛdi sɛ woyɛ wɔ ha a mɛkyerɛ wo paa mesrɛ wo yɛni abrɛ wase wo a wode wo kokromoti atim fam bi apagya kokromoti na yɛmfa education ma na manfoɔ pa abukyire aba yo wasenga wɔ mame nsa invite wasenga bra wasenga
yeah of
na this one man bible mu yɛ den o
and your moon and your and me the company any direct link hono at to comment section
na ɔde to a ɔmo nhyɛ document ne deɛ
Mesan post the ato hɔ. Mɛyɛ kɔpem sɛ at least obiara benya. Um, aha nti na asen sɛ mede to hɔ no. Na megu so ka sɛ nti no ɛyɛ like voluntary work a wowɔ ba abɛyɛ sɛ ongye sika. So on charge wɔn ongye sika but ɛyɛ 1 year contract. Ɛna open so a wobɛtumi assign no more than 1 year no. But may advice a mede ma amanfoɔ ne sɛ ɔn sɛ nya visa no aba akwantuom aba abɛbɔ bra so nti use wei no as a ground a wobɛtumi de awura kuro no mu legally so nti no at least wotumi sign no 1 year a ɛnduru hɔ no a 1 year ne ntwa mu no so na yɛ sɛ woanya wo ho a wobɛtumi nso so akɔyɛ other things so though wait me assign more than a year, but I recommend say we sign up for 1 year na a year. Until I'm busao about how do you call it? Applicant. Okay. Until I'm busao about okay. Intimidate at Toho. So this is on my website, you know.
ɔsenka ɛma nhyɛ wɔ comment section no
I feel I'm at Toho until every 2 seconds be a mess at Toho.
okay
So yeah. So until But this particular okay into me no into na is a sign 1 year na or approve ya next or communicate with you directly on how um apply of almost say it doesn't show
It's not showing because internet make am say I know who comment the link bi a almost shadow comment no. Intimidating say this be how ya o separate na kakra na ya chechiri mu.
okay ne ma mention that titimu
Titi mu na ya chechiri mu say na be on bit ma akache the details no.
the baby a dot will be no me the space beba ho nti oni akro no obo ano make sure say space ni nyina no obey so yeah baby a dot will be me the space beba honest. Okay, nti ne ma post mo check ma me he.
Nti www.lashe.org.uk /international applicants. Nti abusia space bi anim wa obeka boom because to say em person be document ni na ya space ya de no but on tinta mu ni nyina boom www.lashe.org.uk /international applicants. Why? Nti samedi nti space bi anim why?
Okay, nti we no to say the na make no obi bia qualify. The only thing I is obetimi a communicate at least o go to the ne na se for no obetimi a express ho. So in here so be we university, in here so be we poly or whatever. At least even SS when you SS grand and I say we fluent to me Canberra for then that's fine. Nti no okọ omo site hɔ na so when you drew hɔ there is this omo homepage ebebie nti omo homepage ni bia obe scroll akɔ down pa omo frɛ bibi tier 5 charity worker visa because we are international person now person ungra into UK ni mu no nti no obe click it tier 5 charity worker visa. So, into you click on tier 5 charity worker visa now. Windows in be for you to just apply. So, into beba Lashe live in assistant application form. Into this is where Obe put in your details. Like they said the American. Okay, they said the American. So, well, the question is in the money about train. I mean, we are no more bizarre.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, maybe a few more questions. Now they focus on the education. Who we are.
the first one na ɛbɛba ne yɛ o personal details. So into your personal details, the first question ɔmo either say who agree to the fact say or say this is an application form for the live-in assistant role. If you do not have the right to work in UK, you need tier 5 temporary charity worker visa to do this. And that is why I ever apply for tier 5 charity worker visa. No. And as a please confirm if you're hoping to become. And say Bruni de Oye Bibiana or person will confirm me Bibia and then contract. Send a bear, Obedruya, Uncle Sawano. So, into the tennis, or person will confirm me say, indeed, Opa say, obey that kind of charity one. Now I click on yes. And you know, so then here, we click no, so then definitely no. I believe that you able to like complete it. Next, I'll do first name and then we'll send him or full address, or email address, or telephone number, or date of birth, or gender, and if you have a driver's license or not, and if say you require a visa to come to the UK, and answer you require a visa, you don't require a visa to come to the UK, and there's a way indicating. So no say na aha normal state actually say this kind of visa now will apply no. The cost is going to be on you. So confirm to them say ubetimi I take care of the cost na into ubetimi I take care of the cost na no yes untimi no, but I recommend on the way na kwa something competitive and just say yes because I'm say a how do you call it 250 pounds and only you'll be required to pay the cost of your visa, that is approximately 250 pounds, and then the healthcare surcharge, that is 624 pounds as well. So these are the costs now Uber to be able to get there. And if you can be able to like cover the cost now, no, yes. But as I said, you got to click on yes so that ubenya the chance, Now or nationality or the aba. Now moving on to the next stage. The next stage, talks about other details. No, say, how did you hear about us? Probably first one is social media, second one through a friend, another one receive an email and so on and so forth. So in a way, say, and some could pop it up other a mama or me feeling. Just click on social media because you just heard it from social media. Now omabusa that if say and social media any other place and is what specified. And you can say ABA through a friend, family or whatever now you're supposed to state the person's name onto whatever now. Yes. But we on the social media now, that's it. You go your way. Omabusa, have you ever applied to any of their community? And then the thing is no. But why apply be done? So I just state yes because on the keep records. So yeah. Now figure about say, when are you available to come? And you know the time na opese umbra UK message one as in only akron wa share schedule time. So on time maybe I say December, maybe I say July, whatever time be na you think so bit me about no more who say this is the time na meet me about what's the thing or how come. And now different cities that is the next one different cities must state say select any of the cities na opɛ sɛ yɛmfa wo nto so UK for din de ɔfa ɔn sɛ ɔmo din no nso de ne
Yeah.
so okay yɛwɔ London yɛwɔ Kent yɛwɔ Oswig yɛwɔ the Highlands yɛwɔ Edinburgh yɛwɔ Brecon ɛne n'asefoɔ no nyinaa select any of them a wopɛ sɛ work it there but I will advise sɛ just mention say any location. So men specify because the beggar has no choice. Men specify. So not the next one and now but say okay, whilst we try hard to assist you to get whatever that you mention. It's just city now we mention say yeah city now ma would you love say be idea to be an open and then I click it yes. So okay nti na the 20 and then about the contract base nti ɔmo busa the number of months you want to work with them so nti na obetumi state like 1 year 12 months 1 year and 12 months 2 years 24 months but as I said or click on just 1 year now that is 12 months now so it will be good for you and then we're moving on to the next one because a year pages in here 8 so to be filling in to the eighth part then after the waba education and training that is the next one that is on 21 and I say listed education and training wa kwa into for instance a high school no state high school maybe as a polytechnic and then as a for if say training so say yeah how do you call it learning a trade like sewing no idea sewing whatever trade biara na wonim no so na was state in there send what school be our could be no okay junior high school was state senior high school was state how do you call it? Say polytechnic, university, or whatever, what state experience beyond so I want. Even say we university now your national service crana is supposed to state BBPA wow experience it in your life, just state it and then you move on to the next stage now and only occupational experience, And for instance, what you do, a juma away, then what state no one my date, ABA or say fashion designer, right? And the ABA from 1st November 2020, 2015, maybe to 2nd December 2018. Now the next one, as is there on the build this CV, what we call work experience, That's what I'm talking about now. When you're about as pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna ɔhyehyɛ nso a ayɛ be careful of your spellings, so and type biribiara just like that, just be careful of your spellings ɛna ɛbɛyɛ a bɛtumi ne wa communicating it so well nti wo state no ne wie a those work experience in here. Another next one here. Are there any periods in your education history since finishing? As in the person Mobusa say, maybe a we school duration be by a wotena fie kwa and sana ebi a wokɔtoa biribi so anaasɛ biribi saa nti sɛ wohwɛ the work experience ne nasefo no a wo state na gap wɔ mu a nti that means that gap de na wɔde te fie nti let them know say there was a gap, so nti ɛyɛ yes so or no nti if say a yes no one at the details what you were doing around that time. Maybe I was in me national service, I was searching for a job, so and I say maybe around that time, now me person me enter into my business into na me prepare for, how do you call it, money to start anything biana or the best way be reasonable biano, just do that. And then fairly I just think when very competitive into the main trophy be just like that say funny say uno be na exams into whatever that you got to do na bema oni akro no what sign on, that is what I was aware. So yeah, no be because just like a CV into work experience, obeshishen it said they build the CV na come on. And but around that time it's a gap will be any man no actually said no and I said not applicable. Now after they are moving on to the next stage, and to the next stage in here, what we call self-assessment. Self-assessment, that is on the fifth page, John Bible says that why do you wish to live and work with lunch at this time? And the almost say we no or they select it, if anything, the beans from the Gary.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the more who say helping people and now doing voluntary work, is something that wakoma so we feel happy. Say something to convince them, say a na oba be over boa man for no. It's something that wakoma so. So I go ahead to say your meme is a baby no you okay. It things in na say for the ayo be no. Say something that only a corner radio but who say yes. That you're saying something good. And then about the next one, no, that is a self-assessment more. And how I say, what relevant skills and then experience do you have in supporting people with learning disabilities and of living working in community? So into experience maybe what have coping with more disabled. Do you make an example? Say, this disabled and as a special child be an as a special woman be an disabled person be in your house anamote so and then now assisting on so I will say something a bit me and say okay ultimate copy with people who are disabled, like you can be able to live happily with them and yes, be a mobile shower before and then as for because I was of us over here and more of an ankasano. Omunim adia ye this year. So Bruni Pewasema, Oshia, na no more who's on Pewasem. Obey Yachiro, ha, but I don't tell you before any day on Pewasem grants and or should I search your nation in dream?
Yeah.
No. And you know, this is what Ambassador Huni say. Will you be able to live happily with somebody who is disabled? And you know, just and then also a maximum of 500 words. But in just such 500 words, any words I'll be to me to just convince them. But it shouldn't be more than 500 words. Now you're moving on to the next stage, you know. As while we do expect assistance to describe a particular religion, yeah. So on the 26th point in nature, I say, yeah, kasa kosho will be. Now omukuta like a different religious or cultural or spiritual practice, yeah. Would that affect you? So Amubusa, would that affect you? Nti na wakyerɛ ɔmo say, okay, no, that wouldn't affect me. As what said the American, no, explain yourself and answer, describe yourselves in such a way, say, oh yeah, 1 in a million. So, nti na say, obi kuta different religious background, spiritual practice, no, it doesn't affect you in any way. You will keep on helping the person, whatever way that you got to help the person. Okay, until now you call on the next point, you know. Part of providing support and care for the disabled people may mean you will need support. Some people with physical need, for example, wheelchair users or people with higher. Yeah. Until now, Metro say, "Omo a wokɔ akɔboa wɔn no, they are always in need of your help. Ebi ɔbɛtena wheelchair mu, obeso ne mu, so ɔbɛkɔ ɛyi, ɔbɛwipe and those kind of stuff no. Ɛyɛ adeɛ a wobɛtumi ayɛ anaasɛ wontumi nyɛ. So na ɛno nso no wakyerɛ ɔmo sɛ yeah, it won't affect me. So now you're moving the next one. See, do you have any question or concern? We say no, because you don't have any question or concern. Now after that, you're moving on to the next stage, you know. And near disclosure of your criminal background. John Zambrafon their criminal background, no, they don't joke with it. It's in number state is you should read whatever it is. Obey among state a whole lot of like words or a show for you to just read and then understand the pattern what do. So and it explains that please read the information above and complete this declaration. Do you possess or have you ever possessed any conviction of criminal offense, including any conditional discharge, as in say, any criminal background, biana or the bahona, a bit like any just criminal offense, biana, say whatever you've gone through in your country, nana. Say a yes, momon say a yes, a no, a momon say a no. Because you should understand that whatever obe mom on background check. So to see say whatever you explain to them, no. Yeah. Until if say yes, or more column obe explain it say okay, this and this and this is what I did. And then the man be a criminal background, be a criminal offense, be a bibisa. Okay, and near moving on to the next year. See, do you possess or have you ever possessed any conviction requiring declaration at this stage to Scottish social care employment, such as the line for criminal offence, including any conditional discharge, amnesty, or whatever? No. If it concerns you, why anything regards to that, you click yes. Unye BBS, I click no. But for one good thing is a Ghanaians, this kind of criminal things, no. I know you come baby, you pass it through because we don't like associate ourselves in those kind of things. So
Yeah.
yes, And it's supposed to be no. You're moving on to the next stage. And I know the next stage in here, section 7, that is your reference. So, into almost for your interview if your interview is successful, you will then be asked to provide details of 3 references from current or most recent employment or educational establishment covering at least the last years. We will not contact your current employer before we make a formal offer without your permission. And that experience, any educational background, whatever now, oh yeah, no.
Nantabla.
Bear in mind, say, omo ebeye obema like 3 forms of reference. I say, omo ma offer letter na, obeko interview na. Obeje reference like or reference like referees or meeting me approve say okay for the past 3 years na juma and as for like to say CV or reference. That's what I'm talking about. And only they don't need that details in it now. Until say or mama, how do you call it? They go ahead now, you're about to prepare yourself for the interview. Like when your interview with them is successful, that is when I'll give you permission to contact your
Okay.
reference people. Yeah. And after you call the last stage, and only a declaration. So, and the Honorable be declares whatever information you give them was right. Until now, I say, do you agree to the above declaration? That is, almost terms and condition. So, until please take your time to read that through. If you're okay, and then you click on that, you're okay. If not, you're not. You click there, you are not. Because at the end, of being teaming for will be as on your something he or she doesn't want to do it. And babe, I'm on life.
Why feel how you on? I think about over.
Okay, do you agree to the above declaration? I say yes. So I think I'm on for a preference the phone, so just like that. I was asking him call and I'm in a
Say.
and now I today's date. So until now 30th, May whatever date now be fairly away. So that's why now failure. Pine was submitted. And to submit here. Now but thanks. Thank you for applying to Liange. Due to the large volume of application we receive, we are unable to respond to you, each applicant. If you have not heard from us within 6 months, assume that your application was not successful. This is the information on the amount. No bus, yeah. Print or get PDF of answers. Okay, into whatever now fail click here now. There's what printing it out. This is the copy now they gave you and answer they've given you for you to save. And only all the details now where so either you print it or you save it in your computer. So yes. Nah, because this year may the guy be may a guy be there. So that is the last stage. Next Drew Hana where we why you keep on checking your email. You keep on checking your mail so I'm gonna get it back to you. And the same kind. Why your mail within 6 months, then that means a man select you. So but why keep on checking until say and this is so simple, so straightforward. You don't need any agent. Ade amache simple na menye ma.
Wasn't Gaben Cassa says the way you know, you both want to win your bar or charging no yaman. What do you say?
You don't need any agent. So I'll wait to me sign the, how do you call it? You know. Oh, of an aside me copy.
I Lincoln.
Aha, come inside the okay, yeah, I got it. It must send the link up to her for Obia well to get the link and then apply. We na kwa to say oh busa myself and then your technical bro for be so just that we why say no I submit it. But make sure say you would say something a bit more come. So for instance, it do say Uchiro mu say obetumi ne ebi ayarefo atena anaasɛ ade nti na wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ no, just reason up, say something sweet a ɛtɔ nipa n'akoma so a wobɛhu ne sɛ okay, this person is standing out. So this person is standing out, say something sweet I believe that you can be able to help ɔmo bɛ select o na ɔmo ayɛ ɛna sɛ ɔyɛ nsusuan a na wa get in touch with to say nipa 3 from either school and answer from Wajumum omobetimi ayo reference because then I follow the company no ever contact you or maybe some of the kind of person that you are usubang. So are you okay? So you okay say file need those kind of stuff, you know. And you know, make sure say whoever now will contact you know. And then indeed a home come say fill forms be say na o deny here a reference so nti no the company here ready on be contacting no nti I'm contacting I know when say okay, so this is what you were talking about nti no this is what I got to say about you nti na say basically no, this is the end of your lesson and you know there are just 8 stages oko into no omumela anyway no you won't create any account. Won't create an account be no one is a work down or fail it. So and as a failure, Mr. Men sign, yeah, Thomas, thank you. Or failure, men sign ko fail it. Just do one and then wait on them. Because the same details and our debate, the same details and our debate. So do fail once, just leave it on them. So but the wobɛtumi ayɛ a wɔde bɛboa wobɛde bɛkyɛn amanfoɔ no yɛ how a wobɛma wo nsɛm no ayɛ dɛ, how sweet anaasɛ how good of like probably like how perfect thought anaasɛ perfect says na a wode bɛka a ɛbɛma wo no stand out from the rest of applicant no nti that is when ɔmo bɛreach out on you nti no yɛ lesson no bɛsi ɛwɔ ha nti ɔfa. Yeah, I don't know, say over banana feel about the question and answers na. But before that, you know, of any my no be or question be na or baby can you type in was here and then my answer before the offer ever. Yeah. To win a simple a book and yet to say job banging as at times in a very technical. No? So yeah, simple and straight. Yeah, so the link, you know, my main sample linking into hobby. So that is the link, you know. My Sunday to hobby. But oh yeah, make sure that only just space a room. But on say aha no. Oh yeah, send me your mom blocking into no. But you just space room. But ubaya main just space room, yeah. Of Antino, yeah.
Wait there, Sister Neo London. Sister Neo London. Where dear fella, Sister Neo London. May they never be a Sunday, Sister Neo. Hey, also Neo London. Where dear UK Abagana. Where dear UK Abagana. London Abagana. Most cities in UK, United Kingdom, Abagana. Akwanya we dear. Akonya who ya wasn't Gadia, but your friend sister New London. Sister New London. Akonya way dear. Your friend sister New London. Sister New London. Akonya way dear. Utna Emma a pasha shawa. Not one cassa problem. Into Akonya with you be and take advantage. Obia and take advantage. Sister New London, Obia, is the Mebana Makayo, So me bana say what say me can sister New London. Let me be say why your application Yeah, who say life na me can sister New London. Let me be say application why you there. Sister New London, offer New London. Let me be say application why you there. That is the question. Nti abusia for me gina mu nyina monamu de aseda kese pa aseda PSC pa ma PSC ema wasenga. Say we one of the best audio tutorials. One of the best audio tutorials. I have never seen it before. One of the best audio tutorials. And it's so simple, say. Tell my dear, we. I asked him. I just said, audio tutorials, and it's so simple, say. The you hear in the eye, so the mobile phone, you know. And I saw the mobile phone up a laptop. O de baako share video na o de baako application no. It's so simple. Where the koko, where the fala, where the fala, where the koko fala. It's so simple. One of the best audio tutorials. I'm a buyer mate. It is one of the best. Inti me gina mo hina mo na mo e de aseda kese e pa ni PC e ma e wazinga. Say wait mo a research into this area. Unti me kira o say oba na say onye wadin say obesua dia o waste time. Nipa ne be di program ho nkomo kire ye no na yesa me ne wazinga kasana wazinga timo ten the time otimo sacrificing the time e dey research no otimo reading a lot about the program no otimo who the steps no otimo who the methodology in doing the registration no into one the personal time the convenience and a wetima sacrifice the ISR research we e more education ablo in audio tutorial into audio akana say won so obesia akwa video no ti that reflects your memory the way to my application. No? I'm telling you, so Jumadi we are was in Gababidi. No, so we see Untimunia, so contact us on Yamawa. No, why what you so be pianica. Jumadi we are was in Gaye. Not audio education, Abreu. Send a bay will be a bit to my self application, will be a bit my self reliant, will be a bit to my that self confidence, will be to my say stone. I will say Untimunia. Now, so say was Zinga. Despite the time. The research with the education abroad. We say on some sacrificing the time of you. Now on a computer, as an individual. Now why what we say ubi pianaka. As simple as that. We have for my open request line, okay? Video we available on Sikamperov on YouTube. This is one of the most simplified tutorials. It will show we so one of the most simplified and educated tutorials. It will show we so even though it is audio, but it is very simple. And the video no be available on Sika Perwoff on YouTube after the show no. After the show no, for the purposes of conformity man join the live video no, me download the video no masia post to Sika Perwoff on YouTube. This is one of the best traveling opportunity I will be to menya Ediako UK. Sister New London. Sister New London. Of a New London. With the to four will be to Musomubi. Ain't me open request line no. Now what baby question. That's our contribution about the charity program now. What's on the about? Most importantly, after the show, no, because of a conformity man journey video, you know, me download the video. No, must take it time. Upload it on YouTube. See can pair off. Send by our qua. We'll be to marry for one cast of education of wow. Or qua. Memory and fees of a subscriber. Thank you. Yamini Akwaba. Mini Akwaba. Hey, Mini Aonkasa. Yeah. Oh, Ghana network companies. Na mo pese mo benya akwanya wo mo de mo agim. Nana kwasi.
No, far.
Nana Kwaba. Nana. Nana.
Over.
Sister Neo London.
Oh, yeah, Joe.
Yo. You didn't come away.
Papa, me too count.
Me patch up me will meet you until the Akasa.
Papa, me too count.
Ghana network di guni pani mase.
Papa, me too count.
Enti obana meka we be ma meka eye brother Neo aswaje so. O your ba meka sister Neo na aswaje so why. Na ye di akaka e wo so obi anya application. Person obi amayi ni na okasa no. Obi amayi na free so na okasa no. Eya asemo. Oba oye be ma na maka sister Neo London na so waje so your ba sister Neo London oye be ma brother Neo London na me dia car we say your application intent and you say muti mobile book for free e be so obi at mobile book for free David Akwaba David hey Ghana network so pa guni pa ni masi o hey inti akwanya we ya dia ba nti o ma ye kwa me yankasa hey ewurade nyankopon
Na amacha my boyfriend so kaza.
Kura kan bi na chama so person chere na dwen no. So no si wa say kasa sa na on dia so person chere na dwen. Hey, network no I was think asem aba o.
But I keep on trying. A bit many.
Asem ya den. Minia uye be man ayo ba.
Hello.
E pa to akwabo.
Hello, mi Obama.
Yo ofani o
Hey,
London.
now, bro.
Ya ofani e London. Ye ni komo akwaba.
Landing.
Ye ni komo.
Yeah. But I'm the same visa set. You. Yeah, the same process now, never.
Yeah, actually, the same process na the first. Why?
Yo. Adi de menye
Yes, it's some BBR.
But there be on the same baby.
yeah, menye so some more question be because dey is so simple so be a bit my let me see. Minia akwaba.
Yeah, and you offer
Ofani o London.
London.
Mo.
And
Odi na
mentimi,
baby a o ka say
mentimi, me Ghana, but as network near better kakra.
yeah.
Yeah. Mentimi anjo any show in them. Me wa ko YouTube ni mo, but me who site opposed to site na, be site no. But I mean, who be a me no kase mo site no, me who be international application no, e wo site na you who we are, what we do, our community, join us and us support. But no can be said me man said Anthony you're international applicant me. But
Now,
me who ni ye
hear me. Ubi on my page in the
yeah.
pull it down. I call from pa. So,
Me who
Ubi
down no.
yeah, a friend
Yeah.
5 charity worker visa.
5 charity worker visa.
Tier 5 charity worker. So,
Okay, me but me who but me too.
okay, utie me.
Me too. Me
Who
but
pay
e vacancies so na.
vacancy bank?
Minia,
Say
this is
minister.
thank you video no why.
Unim.
Okay.
Sa, how do you call it? Wabo omo website, right? And then
Yeah.
bonina dot
Dot UK no.
slash international whatever that sign no applicant no bonini na see you main be free
Okay.
because so one months here and over co different page and sana wako copy paper way but me per link na do be co any straight the main be
Straight. Okay.
why don't
Okay. Okay.
yeah
Okay.
yeah
Okay. Me bo up a up to dot UK no. Nti
na
me sa video na
On the Ghana.
my boot in
Yo me da se me.
my phone temu my phone temu to me that say me video no YouTube.
All
Ah,
right.
Mubarak. Chama, ye. Mubarak. Mubarak. Ye Ghana network. Chama Ghana network guni pa ni mas. Da.
And then I make as well be making sure say we email address now the bayan. Make sure say we me come at any time.
Yeah.
And go pay address ya we be few password no, because I'm gonna get it back to you. I'm gonna get it back to you on your email.
Ah, mini ya kwaba. Blah blah. Kaka chi blah. Chama blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, where you Ofanio London.
For new land.
Okay, akwaba nti ubebo di na wa chere ba bia na ye kasa fini ye din komo.
Yeah, for me, I'm back. My organ. I said, I'm a mama. And any party do one on to me, say, when your opportunity now on any near say. And probably, you know, no by almost have a catcher say, where they must say on much race, one by a no more. It's the must say much crime, especially Wazenga. Na my the right guidelines science really with me apply about. See, I said uncle.
All right. All right. All right.
Now, Wazenga me patch menya email address.
Okay, open up for where the baby mommy on.
Me patch
Okay, so yeah, email address now you use it for the group no. That is the travelabroadshow@gmail.com no. Fafa hobra. Why?
the travel.
The
Me patch
travel
say the travel abroad.
the travelabroadshow@gmail.com.
Okay, mini that's why. O de
Okay,
untimu spell ni ya
me patch mate. Me that's it.
oko TikTok profile page na email address ni go why. Oko TikTok profile page na. Baby ya tell website na ma tell email address ni go.
Obana I think say amam for things and be see. Oh say the ubi o mo page go scroll it down na.
Mhm.
So on na make say tier 5 charity worker visa no.
Mm.
Apply. Okay. It is a person who know more about tier.
Hey.
Me the American media no. And the person who know more about the tier 5 charity worker visa now. Now I click on tier 5 charity worker visa no to read more about it. But all apply straight now. Was scrolling down on the tier 5 charity worker no. It was stroke kakra. Na youth mobility schemes no ɛwɔ ne nkyɛn nti tier 5 no left the youth mobility scheme no right na apply now ɛwɔ ɔmo mfimfini aseɛ nti when you apply na wa click on apply now no but wokɔ click tier 5 charity worker visa na ɛno no o read more about what tier 5 charity worker visa no is because you're supposed to know what you're applying for so yes, you know we are, and that's how we are okay with it. Just apply, like click on apply now. That will take you straight to the forms.
Okay. Yeah, another question.
Yeah, over.
Ofanio London.
Media mweni, we dear, one mama landing for mama kwaba, the medru ho cravy. Yeah, offer. Me na me share experience, about Kuwait, na any woman say me mpese me akra me kɔ forms no ho na makɔ mistake kitikiti because this year no me adwuma me wo mo ha ni my more than 5 to 6 years into me hu certificate but me mu experience into me could do have any problem but me pese audit of zinga nim say wo mu say e wa be kyerɛkyerɛ me metumi akɔ but me pese me kɔ ho into no de so be charge bu kra no no atu mu na mo ama me amepe usan say aha no sɛne me wɔ nkrata wɔ ha anka wode Spain kura kyɛ me amenkɔ but Arab ha no paper say ya aha no paper say ya wontumi nyɛ da na nso me wɔ yere wɔ ma me free nkwala nkyɛ more than 7 years in me nkɔ fie me ba last month kura ma wɔ kura me nim na nim nti na etwa sɛ me kɔma me kɔ Ghana so mentumi mmura mu biem nti no na ha nso me ne residency passport kura me ne bi wɔ ha nti no sɛ nko tumi aboa me na no ayɛ bibi ama me o charge me ametua no mo ama me reply say bi a 1 year time 6 month time na wetumi aba anka na me koduru Ghana na anka makopɛ bibi a na kyɛ sɛ o mama me no ha nti na me fa wo so na wo de ato n'anim ama me
there's a only passport in a bay asem you and I was saying amboa
na only passport.
also only passport or ho.
Of ha no sisi omo hia o passport details.
Oh, okay.
Into yeah into select na sa around that or back on.
Ona make understand ke select me no ma me reply na anka makɔ Ghana kɔ bia fast ona nti am ha
the Ghana passport here this kind of you create bit my am dey ko nti was say go no aso
I 3 days to cram 2000 credit charge you answer be on be ma me reply
I think that
you know we there
onye no contact was so ujini sana also that time no
Okay, into bra ye ho ye Gmail account ho no so ho
okay
nti we are subject no aka say o ka say ye mboa wo na ye feelings tier 5 charity worker visa no ma so nti
okay
from there nti detail be a me here bia no me did the same email like na be communicate with you why
Mate.
na kwasi say unim email address no
our profile
I will profile also see why nti was say
ayo
you know ya ma we say we o caregiving experience e plenty training in account why
I mean, now I communicate through honor. So that kind of
you na 90 contact use kana waya ma we da on the wakana no kre nti so ba opa betima kan no kre ma ka to say dey was think about ya man why for free but so contact ne so nyama de no be charge nti say why ready about so betima ka and the one kasa wasem hey Ghana network na so na odi agro as you radio of new London sister coast new mama ya say me hu dim kwa na me the land ya so kwaku hole new London di new London Mubarak new London one view na wo jina so na won ka say na network good pa ni ma say Isaac new London David new London David
He is calling.
hey David
Who you calling?
we're muted home.
Yehovah
Who is not?
whatever
And 65.
me ni akwaba hey asambeni
Did you even pay for this?
me ni akwaba
You put this.
Eja, mejoso.
me pa to udini ya say
Pacho FM Daniel. Make us
Daniel
African.
new London
Offer New London.
good hey why are
Oh,
there pa you didn't
offer.
go
Offer me, me follow, me follow. But yes, Misa. Oh, I think I'm Miss Mashara was a crack. I mean, me USS in Chavia. It's no, you go so like. They be me follow. We like in the camp. Me nyanka. Minyanka metumi what I say ma after na yesu ya sha say ntini egugu so kakra kakra But they be a me go so follow sa. They be a me go so follow sa. But me nim say one day pan they me do. Sa.
That's mate nani mate me da se wate.
Watch with that is a bit sure.
Inshallah so nani. Yeah, nti wo ba na se wuti mo jisu ye no kra metima abo aba so wate ase no anya special protocol. Yeah, nti wo ba na wa jisu ye. You say any abre be call London, any abre pa bu chira. Yeah, Prince.
Offer,
Prince in your London.
offer new landing.
Hi. Who you be party you be go better wa dey wa say who you be go better wa.
Over. That's
Offer mpacho mate.
Yeni komo.
Offer mpacho mo question mienu ebisa.
Okay.
Mpacho nyedi kan ni say yenum a yewo UAE na yewo under company visa 3 years visa no.
Basenga.
Yebetumi apply bi ana.
go. Over.
Oh, wife na was through it. You know, cause I have been in the back. You.
Kasa necessary.
But I'm who's was through it. You know, I have been in the back. Talk. Matis was there. You, yeah, Prince Yanko.
Yeah, offer mpacho na me say my first question is
Yeah.
yenum na yetu kwan wo UAE na yewo under company visa for 3 years no. Yes, yebetumi apply bi ana. And a second one also yeah term of payment, send and also no is it for visa or send and also it. Two questions pen maybe sir.
Oh, that was a who are contract with the company, who leave company, and I believe they breach of contract. You know, no one have replication and it's supposed to happen. No, obey face it. But with this, the get it back to you. No, show the process now on fast. Into that, you can mention, what your visa to need that search charges are during the process, obetua. So these are the only things I'll be and then the answer you'll be required to pay that. Or money will be like an interview. So I don't know, it's a be a phone or probably like whatever interview or money will be. So do you know or pass it interview anywhere and some normal move you to the next stage reference and then other stuff and in the bear in mind say for correct phone number share correct email address because these are the two ways of mobile contact. Yeah, then when you have the chance now there isn't any way they're gonna get you.
Okay. Patrick in your London.
Offer new landing.
Mo. What is we because so Bana said in just one just we obviously from party yeni komo.
Good.
Okay. Of already a person bisa wazinga question. I say I form no so no. Obo say actual born in. Obo Ghana na say obo religion crowd womb ni sha. And now drop down be outside countries drop down. Ba oshima unya Ghana ayi wom. Both born in na live in no nyina.
I hear now who feel born in living.
Wow.
We I 5 then mommy I see me check here.
Baben.
We na they are now can see na.
I'm the number bang. I was born in the living. I'm say from one to two, 1 to 34 items from 1 to 34 into which
I
now
we a beginning also fairly date of birth, name, sex, near na about that side na mekan.
go fill your first name, or surname, or current full address, include
Name.
postcode and country. So into maybe or person that is mostly Ghana is plot 15 block whatever plot one and I say house if anything new address system yeah be now what type they are show so now what type of country code which is +233. If about email, and I don't know what you're talking about now.
It means that you're not the wrong page.
No.
And it's uncle video. Oh, why?
Share site
Okay.
because scammers, obey me.
Okay.
I use just one letter. No, no, say they are creating it there.
Yeah.
Information they are be feeding and normal capture.
Mm-hmm.
Into no more share into me keeping on me pasty because when I is so simple and mouth that kind of thing.
And I push your form after some wire application is a when your email be out from the I'll share for now. But more than forward the man I intimate cross check what and as scammers or more your platform way so. Juma de be a person de bomb be on person with him say no. No more person of farm with him do punko for. And Timonia vigilant. Unya email be after some wire application now. Contact any intimate check the authenticity of the email no. That one your mistake. Nana kwaba.
Yeah, offer new landing.
Yeah, Nana London. Hey, Nana. Yeah,
Offer
what were there?
mabua me ho, mabua me ho.
Okay, now you
Mabua
need
me ho. We dear medium.
yeah,
But offer na me say, I medium pa. We dear me fanya kwadro.
yes.
But me say me mesrewa na offer wazinga afele forms na mame. Charges no de my ready say me anti. Mesra na offer wazinga aboa me wo filling of the forms no.
Okay. I think I
And
remember.
Get back to us our company no Gmail account no. Why page in the Gmail? I mean, then I make a company page in the Gmail.
okay.
I ain't taking it from there.
Okay.
Now just so we need
Yo.
email address no. So we need email address no.
Me pacho
I
the travel abroad show.
send you details in our passport details no be now passing there it was I email so now I think I know to us from there. Why? We'll contact you back. Why?
Me pacho you.
And
Me that's it.
now you are near London.
Well, for New London.
Aha offer. Wait, special offer. Thomas, my favorite person. Thomas, contact your email. Now they are filling for free amount. Why?
So Thomas about or gifting to one special protocol to Tommy where your special protocol for Tommy Mr. But more than a contact wasn't gonna on you for free, my wife, because of the way you're consistent gifter on the show. The be about gift. Oh, yeah, very consistent. And he wasn't gonna contact and not on your mouth for free. Why? Thomas also dear no. I mean for me bro anyway. Me bro ni dini won Jesus kraba na me den yeso yet mama na kwaba. And me bro ni dini ho. Me bro ni na udi
Me pacha your friend Benedicta.
yeah, Benedetta near London.
Of a new London.
Yeah, whoa, you need
Me phone say yo inti na na minti me mbaso biom.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, me na dey no me frɛ na me se me nua bi na o se me nya abokyere na connection bi ba oni nkrofo bi mu kasa ne sanyama no. Yeah.
okay. I say my kind come over sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you say come on question what?
Yeah, mate by email ne sanyama no. Me phone say inti efe na matter phone foforo.
And you name Oko TikTok our profile page na me can baby abo say akwada kecho bi ni photo da e wo ha ya oko wa obo say email
Yeah.
oh baby a ya twere website no ma twere the
Me
platform
pacha.
ma twere platform no email address na go nti obetima unua na person wetimo boa no obetima contact here through the email no with unua the details no na obi a contact back mo hu kon be paso aboa why
Me pacha yo mate me dance.
nti say one kasa so also your interest na so o de be ka ho why
Yeah, me so me interested by me sisi and me will quit. Inti me pese me nua no kwansa.
okay into the other contact was nga na hu de kon be paso aboa why
Okay, me dance.
that's it
Sure.
yeah
Okay.
Madishi omo ho fe ye madishi hu twa ye soko madishi hu twa on obana wan jesu ya besi form ntu ba no abo aho ase ga uni se dwuma dia ba be dia de ankofo be de kwa yesu de omo be fa de kwa yesu
Record that.
enko da omo de kwa yesu Enti obi ama nani na ho, okay? Yeah, na your program announcement na chira. You're very careful, okay? Uko obi platform no ka something contrary or ba ha no be copy ade no. You're very careful. Ya chira kwan wan kasa beti ma fa so aye wunti munya. Wazenga ya available so be je adwuma na wagye application wa ya ma no wa tua na kakra bi di contact no mo wow. Obi fra e honest so say wazenga e pa chaw ye ma me pese be mistake bia. Wuntim ne sa video no ye wi be available on sika pelo on YouTube. Kona kokwe na wan kasa your application. Ya mi ni akwaba. Enti tome me pato send particulars na wazenga wai tome uye wazenga pato so send particulars na mano kwa kunio London
London. And I dream who was so papa.
you be call London ye ni komo
Offer network.
ye ba mete wonka o kwa ku mete wonka o kwa ku
Offer a few main food and network and so den. It
so
may take over 40 seconds. Now my Jimmy phone you home.
oh you be call London what you be
Edding.
call London ya ye ni komo mete wonka
Offer
Ghana network iguni pa ni ma say somebody ni microphone no come mute o hey ye just say kwaku holy ebusia for no mo pese obe call London won yi kwaku sambla bi wate na o microphone no sambla na waba kwaku
hello offer.
ya what you mean kan
Asemo. Offer it you meaning so to me kind
kwaku
see
san request na
see
bra bi
food.
o network na akoko bi na na eguso san request na bra bi why hey wazinga o fiancé abasu wa better
menene cry chat wa haye.
ya obama me peke no obaso
Good
abata
of Abe pass mama me.
Alpha.
ada you wazinga me so manu for masimu me refi
Alpha Machi, good afternoon and a good evening.
after abata
Alpha Machi to say,
nyako baro me ho ya bara onso
Yami Adumu. Wazinga, meanwhile, I can. Tawani, you couldn't watch it.
Enemy
Wazinga, me pass your
yes.
concerning when you want home. Nipa no my or say my obian fa London. Landing yes so choke that. Ufa London, yeah, view.
okay
I say London, why am ma it will for London and forget you get it. In the
oh
Abeta.
other places now, when I say in crossing, almost for hope.
okay yo abeta me da se
Wazinga,
pa
why? Almost for
Aha.
London, almost.
Abeta what tie me want me can say.
Mm-hmm.
If you specific and select one place, say Hana me pe.
Ah, okay. Me joining che. It's no minim
Aha.
nya
yeah
yeko.
Eh, any place. Ain't no more no baby a hono you needed. Any do better. The band is
Ah,
out.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what the person said. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Hey, offer new London.
yeah
This is
abeta
offer new.
London I said
Me dem
yeah
me
yeah
offer new America. Me pay you offer new America.
Mate o the American abeba why we do America right abeta me da se okay you be call London o ye ni abre o she you be say free Ghana o ye ni abre me say kwan bi o be fa so e dey ba buche be kire mu ye ni abre ro be say mo ba London mo mla London ni America na adwuma bu say ya tabam you don't go to me
If I show it on can,
udi pa ni
if I try,
Hakim ni o London
oh, I knew London.
ye ni komo
You, whatever that's so I'm going to but
yo that's it
the platform is so. As I was my phone say, I can't see a car I'm joining and see I'm free as Mama Baby Driffy.
mm
Now, the phone saying into me follow more. I'm sure because the see I'm joining, I'm say it's a forms to be on near day, but it's a name forms particular like idea. But yeah, question I'm over say yeah, once and you say we could send a juma be 9. Technical works me akasa meet me I'm sure yeah me qualify. Now you see I'm here juma water
Hakim
company
Hakim
offer.
For the past 5 days, be a program announcement. I be attending the Babu for the past 5 days, be announced almost
Okay.
programs. And I have videos were available on on YouTube. So on YouTube platform,
Me pa try.
into the young to was yana one kasa kona koko videos, and the end and that's be another program announcement into the time. Now share videos, you know, baby, I'll fit it in. Into we are no contacting and who my password. Why?
Me pa try you offer. Me da see brain.
Of a mammy sign casemo, on say me can say, Ubo address in the same normal page in the movie. Uber scroll down. So, and you click on tier 5 for now. I don't know who could read what entails in it, but who apply. When you tier 5 on and I'll be apply. A baby at tier 5 on one left, not youth mobility or right, apply now, once year. Apply now, and I'll be click on to apply. But don't click it tier 5 now. You are going to read about the tier 5 visa now. Okay, apply. No. Why? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Nti abusafo mo nhyɛ ne nso ai. Mo nhyɛ ne nso na mo anye mistake. Kalu akwaba.
Yeja wafanio
Kalu ni o London.
London wafanio. Oh, watch
Nim
good morning. Ejidese
da
nyame
good
adom.
morning.
Okay, we dey
Nim
facha mi. Mi we juo mu na mi we say why invite me but that time my busy afi as my point edwuma na mabala no so ba. Remember na say mate in samba ko mienu bi about program the course program no so no. Tell me no send me edwuma something na dey on Dubai no me say no I na me get time. Ndi send na ye ka no. Send na ebi mu ka kire ye bra no a won ne ye program no. He say by accepting quantity and the charges na won ye betia na ye dey. Yeah, wa feel the form na dey dia man because me get time. See.
wasn't kasem di onye.
Okay, on the Oko TikTok account, yeah,
Watch
Gmail
out.
account, into copy
Yeah, okay.
a message, but in a state, he said, Open say you're more that kind of care assistant, why? They
Watch
indicating
out, watch. Okay,
from.
Nti
care
Yeah,
assistant,
yeah,
right?
one chranka ho a send a message, edi udi no details about chere care assistant ne ka ho. So when je care assistant program to person obo a.
Okay.
What you
Okay,
say?
watch out.
And I said email address, no email address, the travel I've lost.
Watch out.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no, that's it.
So ebinom yɛ no kwafo so ntimo nyɛ obehia moa.
now on there, when we talk about your address system, no, Ghana, so and then your house. A year I near Bobo, ya church or a fee in any moon.
One address video mu yi. Wa hwɛ. Di ebufu sɛm so kura ni.
I don't wear it.
Oh, one afre me video ya. Dey no. Open service free page na kura. Me peke so say wom, me bro. Dey say ko ya me nya den kura.